speech case that has no bearing in
your new premises.
Clean the premises and get the hell out.
Mickey, I need you to stay put and secure the premises.
In writing, to please vacate the premises by the end of the month.
Say, it's all one pattern stemming from one premise.
Now the museum's closed. We'll go round in the morning and
vacate the premises.
Yes. Right on the premises.
I'm not allowed off the premises,
But you have to accept the premise of common
You can tell him what your business was on the premises.
Securing the premises.
Jactitation. A specious or false premise.
When a man ran from the premises wearing only a dog collar.
Mr. McDermott, that is a Supreme Court free speech case that has no bearing in the premises.
Each group was apprised to examine.
Tell me something. Your new premises. When are you moving in?
I should be in within the week.
Mr. Beta.
Copy that. Let's hit the safe house. We clean the premises and get the hell out of there.
To back up.
Mickey, I need you to stay put and secure the premises. Backup will be arriving in approximately 1 hour. Do you copy?
For the charges on your room account, and to direct you in writing to please vacate the premises by the end of the month.
What about Sing Sang?
That he was being unjustly persecuted.
As I say, it's all one pattern stemming from one premise. And he must try to be perfect.
I'll sleep on it, and it's too late now. The museum's closed. We'll go round in the morning and look over the premises. What we call in the trade, casing.
Take a look at that. You have a week to vacate the premises, and I thank you for your cooperation. Great.
Difficult. Yes. Yes. Right on the premises.
To believe that there are known homosexualists and a confirmed lesbo inside these premises, and that they are armed with sewing machines and...
I like you two coming home.
I'm sorry you can't come with us. I'm not allowed off the premises, you know. We'll see you later, darling. Yes.
Goodbye, darling.
Leonard style. Leonard thinks everyone can be reasoned with.
But you have to accept the premise of common humanity. Otherwise, you're in the jungle with the beasts.
The cops right now, and we can fill out a report. And you can tell him what your business was on the premises. 4 bracelets.
Secret Service. Hey, where are they going?
They're securing the premises. Thanks so much for your help, but we're going to take it from here.
With which the bench is not familiar. Jactitation. A specious or false premise. In this instance, as to the murder of known or unknown.
Until here I quote. Neighbors were alerted when a man ran from the premises wearing only a dog collar. You can't make up such a thing as that.
The wagon for very long.
John!
I'm serious, Constance. Ban him from the premises. I realize the two of you both...
I'm afraid we're going to have to bring a little visit to a close. Some of my clientele don't take kindly to an Indian on the premises.
He has
Bond, but he continued to use profanity, and he refused to leave the premises.
What sort of profanity?
4 need additional unit for search. 437 Carroll Street. Possible kidnapping victims on the premises.
We have an emergency situation.
Get her out of here.
Please leave the premises in a calm and orderly fashion. I repeat, please leave the premises in a calm...
Given the power to suspend certain peacetime functions and to requisition premises and materials for civil defense purposes.
Ground to be highly offensive. It is blasphemy.
What are you talking about? It's the premise of the movie. It's the title of the movie, for Christ's sakes.
Mr. Wood.
You're fired. Please escort Mr. Turing from the premises.
No.
Tempted to convert?
I have a slight problem with the whole celestial dictator premise. Now, what are you doing for lunch?
Yes. I know I'm home, thank you. Back away from the premises. Voice recognition, it's me.
Okay. Before we go in, I'm not supposed to have men on the premises.
In that case, Mr. Kwelski, I can easily seek other accommodation.
Well, sir, Tier 1 suspects have been interrogated. Cars and premises have been checked, friends and acquaintances. We've opened up surveillance on Tier 2 and 3 suspects, but nothing active.
$3,500 cash for key settlement from the bank,
Where
which
were
would have
they?
given you plenty of time to vacate the premises, and you refused.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Well, we didn't refuse. We tried to save our...
I want you to exit this guy off the premises, and I want you to exit him off his feet and use his head to open the fucking door.
The hell is it? Sorry, Ron. Gentlemen, I'm gonna need y'all to leave the premises in an orderly fashion, please.
Woodruff, I have a court order permitting us to confiscate it.
Shall I set down all your names on this piece of paper?
Lady, I want you off the premises now. You phone your husband, you come over here and tell him to...
You shouldn't believe in something just because it's written in Scripture. The whole premise with Jesus is to accept on faith. That's a pretty huge difference.
Also, the purpose of...
Qualified more deserving cases. I move that this elephant man be removed from the premises immediately. We have a sacred duty to cure the sick.
Killed her? No smoking on school premises. Did you love her? Randy, did you love her?
He always goes out that way when it rains. Saves him a block.
Personnel should enter and exit premises by authorized means only.
Morning. I'm here to service the monitoring devices covertly installed on your premises. Maybe that sucker Arthur with you.
Now, the premise behind this thing is so far-fetched it's absurd. But Director Voiles, for reasons that you and I both can...
Red team, I do not want them off the premises with that gadget. Do you copy?
Please, not in the building. One stray bullet and we've got a containment breach.
These are the best premises you could get, Joe. Just a temporary stopgap, Mick, I swear to God.
That you'll be thoroughly searched and weighed every time that you leave the premises. If they find any inverse matter on you...
From the Federal Bureau of Investigation, we have a warrant to search the premises and detain all members of this ranch. There are buses waiting outside to transport you to the...
Still bound by the confidentiality agreement? Nothing mentioned here today can leave the premises. Understood.
Number 12. Anyone attempting to leave the premises will be forcibly corrected.
I have a warrant to search the premises.
With official business with our organization are permitted on our premises.
Yeah. In other words, you want me to leave the building?
The man's an intruder. You kindly see to it that he is escorted from the premises.
If you will, sir.
Hey, Colonel, but I wouldn't care to have an undesirable crawling all over my premises. And as commander of your community defense force...
Is that enough?
And now, if you don't mind, Your Grace, we need the premises.
My dear fellow, this is Westminster Abbey.
That shouldn't be a problem. We would, of course, invite Madame Bovary to come along. I'm hosting a hunt next Sunday, and we need a doctor on premises. So, can I count you in?
Was found dead by strychnine poisoning. Monsieur Gustave was not observed on the premises again until, of course, 24 hours later.
Sir. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave the premises right now.
Pittsburgh Police, this is an arrest warrant for Barbara.
Arrest for what?
And a search warrant for...
No, hold on.
Hey, you touch me again, I'm gonna arrest you.
Have your men question the neighbors. I want a list of all the men who visited these premises.
Yes, sir.
Standing in one of the last great cathedrals in this country, built on the premise that you and you alone are responsible for the consequences of your actions.
But I wasn't.
Basic premise of cybernetic anti-office is make things more efficient.
Monday mornings, all I could do was think about next week.
Can I get... Law in the letter is that I allow a team to carry out the search of your premises. Do you think that's entirely necessary character on my being?
Into a storage facility. And would this storage facility be located on these premises? Yes. And may I see?
You guys are perpetrating. You know, the douchebag's born every minute. That was P.T. Barnum's premise when he invented the circus, and nothing much has changed. And you guys know that if you crank it...
Then what? Is the premise of the character just that he, like, points to the door?
That's always the way he exclamation point to end of the sentence.
We have complaints of offensive smells from 2 vans at restaurant premises. The restaurant denies any responsibility over.
System shutdown initiated. Evacuate the premises.
Besides, I think he's making a certain amount of sense.
Right, like Hegel, logic from absurd premises.
Then go.
Oh, he gave it to me.